So as our second meditation of this afternoon, let us see what is brought to us in a meditation on oneness. And I'm already experiencing Sananda's golden light amplifying within our circle. So, if you found you'd lost your presence and your frequency a little, just come back to it now as you move inwards again into your being, simply open to receive. As you connect to yourself, immediately the light of spirit, the energies of your guides and teachers, your higher self, is immediately with you and ready to flow into you. So the light of Sananda is with us as we sit together in the crystal temple. Sananda blazes in. So we ask him, please, dear Sananda, to bring a cleansing white light into our high heart, please. To cleanse, to heal, to clear. So nothing for you to do, of course, simply to receive. And as you receive this clearing, you may find certain experiences, memories begin to arise. Simply accept them and your reaction to them. For healing, forgiveness, oneness can only come from a higher level. So you leave them there. You allow them to move through you. As this clearing light is removing many experiences from memory which you no longer need to carry with you. The burden of the heart, how the heart has suffered through the darkness, and yet the heart accepts all without judgment and knows that the time has come to return to the light, to move out of darkness into light, and to leave behind any woundings, for they were all a valuable experience. And you no longer need to hold within you any emotional trauma relating to them. And yet it is often the mind that refuses to forget, to let go, to release. For it judges from a place of fear. But now, Sananda's golden light flows in through your third eye, through your entire chakra system. And as you soften in the power of his golden frequency, it is as if you melt into his light. You melt into unconditional love, which he offers you. Nothing is required of you. Simply to allow yourself to receive love. You do not need to do anything, to become anything, to change anything, to be worthy to receive Sananda's love. It is unconditional for everyone. Move away from your shadow. Move away from the darkness of the past and choose the light. When you come into your heart, choose the path of the light. You do not need to look at the darkness, to judge or condemn it. You simply focus on the light and allow love to enter. And as you receive his transmission, it builds and builds. Higher frequencies, more powerful light. His unconditional love and forgiveness flowing through you, washes away anything that you could not forgive. For as Jesus said, if you cannot forgive, I can. Allow me to forgive for you. And the power of his forgiveness moves through your chakras. moves through the cells of your bodies, and as memories are forgiven, so they leave. And we come into the purity of the heart. As we receive from Sananda the purity of the Christ. Feel the expansion in your consciousness. You see the polarities and the dualities which created such extremes. And you see that it is your love, your light, that brings everything into oneness. All is accepted, nothing is judged. For you know that it is love of the dark that transmutes it into light, to give love, compassion, the Christed energy to all that is dark, brings everything into the light and back into balance. So do not condemn. Do not judge. Do not criticize. Either within yourself or in the outer world. For it is judgment which takes you away from oneness. And it is through oneness that you become free from the ego self, which is a fearful self, and enter into the freedom of your higher self, who lives in bliss, in peace, in love. For in the higher realms, above the lower dimensions or the lower worlds, there is only love and light throughout the entire universe. You can move into this love, into this light, as you surrender to Sananda. Be free forever. And enter into this glorious universe. So you may see him as he stands before you in a glorious golden light as he smiles at you. You melt into his love. And you simply step through the open door into the most magnificent new world. He says, now is the time. It is already here. Embrace it. Step into it. Let it become your reality now. So rest a little while in the power of his energy. As we come towards the end of this meditation, when you will need to be nicely anchored in your bodies and remain in that open channel, for Gaia also needs the light which he brings.